Welcome back, everyone. It's the Bourbon Judge.
All I got is bourbon.
Welcome back, everyone. It's the Bourbon Judge. Welcome back, everyone. It's the Bourbon Judge. Hey, we're back at it with, let's just call it, I'm following up on the last episode. So the last episode, I gave 5 bottles that I said, what happened to these bottles? What happened to the brands? I mean, literally, when you go in the store, you just see them sitting there collecting dust, right? They're sitting there collecting dust. And one of the subscribers dropped a comment and said, hey, Judge, how about you give us some ideas of 5 bottles that are like, bottom shelf gems that everyone should be grabbing. So I was like, all right, we'll do that, right? So I'm gonna give you 5 bottles, no asterisk, just 5 straight bottles today that are honestly on the bottom shelf at most stores, but they are truly gems. They are hidden gems, right? And these are ones, and I'll explain the reason why for all of these as well. But all 5 of these under $40, so under the big old 40, under $40. And honestly, most of them I will say you can get at least out of the 5, I guarantee you can get at least 2 or 3 of these at almost every liquor store. Almost every, right? Of course, allocation and what's available is going to vary by market, but you can get at least 2 or 3 of these in almost every single market. Cool? All right. Last update before we dive into this. I've been busy. Been very, very busy. Yes, YouTube tried to shut down, but it did not take down the Bourbon Judge community. We had our single barrel pick just 2 days ago. We had our single barrel pick of J. Rieger. So J. Rieger, which was, oh my gosh, you want to talk about an epic bottle. So we picked a fantastic single barrel. It's hazmat. It tastes like Russell's 15. It is just, straight up mic drop. So really excited for the Bourbon Judge community to get that in a few months. But we have coming in, oh my gosh, we have an old Louisville pick that tastes like a Dusty. It's 11 years old. We have a Nulu Double Oak aged 6 years, first original barrel, and then aged 3 years in the secondary barrel. That too, fantastic. We have a River Roots, which is another epic single barrel. So really excited for the Bourbon Judge community, to have access to some fantastic barrels. So really excited. All right, Judge, what are these 5 bottles and why? What are they? All right. So again, bottom shelf, less than $40. That's the parameters. Cool. Bottom shelf, less than $40. And honestly, people walk past these bottles all the time, which is really unfortunate because they are all great bottles of whiskey in their own right. All right. I'm going to go from the most affordable, so like the cheapest, to the most expensive. But again, most expensive, only $40. All right. Number 1, a lot of people call it, and I kind of agree. I call it the baby to the baby. Baby Stag Jr., if you will. Benchmark Foolproof. I mean, if you think about this, right? A Buffalo Trace sub product, $23, $24, $25, depending on what market you're in, but it should be no more than $25, maybe $26, $27 with tax. A $25 bottle. I mean, honestly, I know it's hard to find Stag Jr. If you want the next best thing that tastes somewhat like Stag Jr., obviously it's not the exact same level as Stag Jr., but it's close enough, especially the fact that you can actually find it and it's great quality. Come on, stop it right here. Benchmark Foolproof, $25. This is the kind of bottle that you can honestly grab it when you're traveling for for an event, for work, whatever. You might not even want to finish it all because you don't want to take it home. But at least that you've only paid $25 for it. So if you drink half of it, 2/3, okay, you wasted $6-7. That is not bad at all. But again, I'm also not a fan of just leaving whiskey behind. If you can enjoy it with some friends and family members, enjoy it. I guarantee you will love this bottle. I'm truly telling you, it is amazing quality whiskey at $25. I did not stutter. The big 25. Not bad at all. All right, that is number 1 on the list. Number 2. So this one, I wanted to throw in a rye. I figured, let's throw in a rye. I think the last episode were all bourbons, but let's throw in a rye. So number 2 comes from, again, a very reputable brand, right? Very respected, reputable brand, one that all of us love. For me, I love this whiskey because the proof point, right? It's at 100 proof. It's a rye. It's sweet, but it's spicy. So at the core of it, you know that it is a rye whiskey, but it is also a little bit sweet because I think the generic profile of this distillery of all their whiskeys is slightly more chocolate oak forward, if you will. Number 2 just hits home for me. I could drink this $28 bottle of whiskey any day, and I mean any day. This is Old Forester, the 100 proof rye. Yes, Old Forester 100 proof rye. I mean, when you talk about affordable whiskey, when you talk about the fact that it's less than $30 and that you can find it, maybe not in every liquor store, but you go to a couple different liquor stores, you're going to find this on the shelf. You can also find the bourbon version of this as well, also less than $30, so about $28-29. Great quality whiskey, and I mean amazing quality whiskey. A rye whiskey as well, one that honestly can stand up there. If you put this in a blind with other, let's call it well-respected ryes at the same proof point, you'll be surprised. I guarantee you this will probably win out at least 2 or 3 times, at least out of 5 times. This will win out by far. Just goes to show, folks, there are truly some bottom shelf gems out there. Big time. All right, let's keep it going. Well, now we have to go past $30. We have to go past $30. But before we hit $30, real quick, 3 quick easy favors. Number 1, hit the like button. Number 2, drop me a comment. Let me know what are some of your favorite budget-friendly whiskeys out there that are bottom shelfers that people just kind of look past day in, day out. Let me know. And then last but not least, please make sure you all subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you get notification each and every time I release new content. Cool? All right. Cheers. Woo! Old Forester for the win. All right, number 3. If I'm ranking these, and I didn't rank them, I ranked them in order by price. But in terms of like maybe my favorite, this is tough because I love all 5 of these actually. Number 3 is up there. Let's just put it that way. Number 3 would be up there if I ranked them all in my preference, if you will, right? Number 3 would probably be either number 1 or number 2 in my overall preference. But for number 3 today, because of the price, about $33, $35, depending on where you're getting it from, you can never go wrong with Cooper's Craft, the Barrel Reserve 100 proof. Woohoo! What? This whiskey is just, it's everything you want in a Brown-Forman product, right? Made by Brown-Forman. It's one where it's just, I mean, oh my gosh. It has like that Brown-Forman, just like that typical Brown-Forman profile. Lots of leather, lots of chocolate, some oak. It's just, at $35, I mean, come on. You cannot get better quality whiskey than Cooper's Craft. This is, I think, actually one of the best pound for pound, dollar for dollar whiskeys on the market. Of the 5, though, this one might be the hardest to find. I know I can only get this in some states, but when I find it, I always grab an extra backup bottle. I have a backup bottle right now because, to me, you can't beat this quality whiskey, honestly, for the price point. You truly can't beat it. And I guarantee you, it would also stand up against some other whiskeys that are bigger brands that everyone, kind of, leans toward and so forth. Just keeping it honest. Just keeping it real. All right. That is number 3 on the list. Number 4. Well, hell. Started with Brown-Forman here. Let's continue the Brown-Forman train. Number 4. A couple dollars more. $37, maybe $36, depending on your market. Jack Daniel's Triple Mash. Oh, to me, I'm telling you, I love this, but first and foremost, I love the fact that this is one that you can find easily. I love the whole triple mash concept, the American malt, the Tennessee whiskey, the rye. So you get the spiciness, you get the pepper as well from the rye, you get the sweetness also. To me, I think this is one of the best budget-friendly whiskeys that just honestly sits on shelves because people think, oh, it's not Jack Daniel's 10, it's not Jack Daniel's 12 or Jack Daniel's 14. It doesn't have like that age statement on it, so it can't be good. And you're wrong. It is good. It is damn good. I'm telling you, it is truly damn good. Another bottle that I buy often if I'm on the road traveling and I know I can't maybe bring it back because I don't want to have an open container in my suitcase. Share this with some friends and just enjoy yourself. All with a $35 bottle of whiskey. Maybe $37 with tax. Not bad. All right, Judge, we're at the end of the road. What bottle did you save for the end of the road? So this one to me is number 5. It's interesting because when I think about this bottle, it's newer to my collection. It's $40 on the dot. And if I was putting these all in order, this one would definitely be number 1. I got this bottle just saying to myself, you know what? It's a mixer. I'm just going to have it as a mixer. I'm going to get it on the channel. And that was my mindset going in, right? I had a negative mindset going in. And again, the Bourbon Judge this time was completely wrong. And I mean completely wrong. Number 5, one of the hottest, one of the best bottles out there. Maybe a little bit harder to find for now, but down the road, I guarantee you'll have a chance to find it. I think it can compete with this big brother, in my opinion. Yes, the BTAC Big Brother. It truly can. Number 5, Sazerac Rye Foolproof. Oh my gosh. Oh. This bottle of whiskey, put all these bad boys together. This bottle is amazing. I honestly did not think this was going to be that good. I thought it was going to be a little bit hot. I thought it was going to be just something that you purely wanted to use in a mixed drink, an old fashioned, etc., Manhattan, etc. But to me, sipping this neat, and I shared it with some friends recently at a whiskey event, this bottle is the truth. Truly fantastic. All right, friends. Hey, as you say in this courtroom, peace, cheers, most important, salute. Take care. See you guys.